Hello friends, in today's video we will be doing a simple watercolor practice, and we are not depending upon any specific reference here. We are just trying to make some initial drawing and then just practice. The idea is to develop the watercolor painting skills, right? So you can check out my other videos around the same idea where I'm giving this kind of watercolor demonstration. So this is a quick idea that I am drawing, maybe a kind of a some uneven sort of land with some trees in the foreground, and just suggesting some shape. Maybe I am planning for something in the background as well. You don't have to really draw it very precisely. You can, these are just suggestions, and while painting I might even deviate from this. So these are just ideas. I am making it with the light pencil marks, very loose, so that even if I change, the pencil marks won't bother me. Okay, it's something at the background, maybe some distant stuff. Right. Now we have to start with simple light sky. Here I am using some cerulean blue and very pale wash. Maybe I will add some other colors like a touch of red. Maybe this is in fact cerulean blue and a slight touch of crimson, a little bit more of crimson. I mean, just for the color variation. Don't precision is not the consideration here. Just listening to my mind and then just progressing. Some background foliages. So I am letting the top edge of the distant stuff to merge with the sky, so that there is no clear sharp edges around that area. But at the bottom end I will prefer sharper edges, darker tones, darker cobalt blue. The mountain is sort of cerulean blue and burnt umber, and maybe a touch of red is for the lighter part of the mountain, and the nearby part, which now I am painting, is mostly cobalt blue, and now I am adding a little bit of olive green to get some greenish feel. So these are all dynamic decisions. You can change the colors, you can change the shape. Not worried about the precise thing. Where I want, I mean, warmer trees, I have lifted off the colors a little bit while the sky is still wet. Some warmer piece of land, so just to make it little vibrant or colorful. I'm using gamboge or some cadmium yellow sort of color here, little pale, and some color variation with viridian. Any color should be fine, so you don't really have to worry about specific colors. Just listen to your inner voice and just start painting. That's it. This is practice, wherein the idea is to develop your decision making skills and make you more bold, because we are not following any reference. We are just depending upon our ideas, so you can go bold. No, nothing to compare. Even if you make a wrong brush mark, there is nothing called a wrong brush mark. In fact, you can just practice. This is just practice. Sprinkling of water gives some texture sometimes, so that will be a good thing that you can practice. Some sort of a play of light I wanted to create by lifting colors there. And now is see the tree leaves, tree foliages. I just wanted to play with different colors, some warm colors to start with, and maybe I will keep adding darker colors like blue, brown, green. Color variation by adding different colors. Also leaving some white spaces to make the sky seen through, and in those white spaces adding some suggestions for branches, because all those white spaces are good places where you can show some branches. I'm not really looking at any drawing here, just evaluate what shape is getting formed on the paper, and then just think, okay, what kind of touch in which place can make it more interesting in terms of color, in terms of shapes, what can make it look good, convincing and little interesting. The land is not still dry, so some spreading may happen, so we have to be a little careful. You see the second tree, the base is getting spread down, it is flowing down, so we'll have to somehow fix it, but that's okay. You should be expecting problems throughout when you're doing it dynamically and boldly. Things will happen in the way that you don't usually expect, you might have not expected, so you should be able to just take it coolly and make the best benefit of all those accidental things happening. Just some suggestions. Think as the whole shape. Don't worry about individual leaves or individual shape of the foliage. Always think in terms of the bigger shape, the overall shape. Look for places where you can suggest some branches. And we also need shadows. Shadows are very much important. As I told, you can sprinkle to get some textures, and the sprinkling should be done in the right timing. So you should play around with the timings when you do the sprinkling to get some texture. These are some suggesting some shadows. Again, just visualize the shadow in your mind and then try to just do it. Suggest certain contrasting things will make it more interesting. Sorry for some of those background noises. I think now we can, I'm not sure if I should make those vertical trees, but taking a decision. See, this is just practice, so don't have to worry whether this will really look good or spoil, or if you have an idea, if you think that there is a chance of that working, try it. Nobody is going to punish you for that. You are kind of exploring, and feel free and bold. The idea is just to connect the land and sky with some contrasting lines, so that might give some visual interest. Some corresponding shadows, little bit of leaves. Okay, little bit of leaves. Again, some random stuff, random, but it should be still sort of convincing. So you can, if you practice it, you will get it. Okay, you may think that it is not working well painting, but you will later find that it did work. So don't worry, just do it, then you will get it. It might fail in the first. Fail means you may not be happy when you do it for the first time. Attempt it for a couple of times, then you will get it. Something on the ground, not really required. That area was looking little blank. I didn't want to do a lot of detailing there. To get rid of those blankness, splashing of some colors could be considered. I think it is reasonably well. I'm thinking to finish it now. Some kind of scratching to create some interesting lines here and there. So I'm just using my fingernail, just trying out. I don't usually do it many times. This kind of work I usually don't do, but yeah, this is something that you can practice to get your work more bold and interesting color mixing on the paper. Those things you can try in these kind of works. I'm signing it now so that I don't touch anything more, and taking out the tape. I think this worked reasonably okay. So this way of practicing you can do to improve your decision making, imagination, and boldness in your watercolor painting skills. Hope this was informative, and you can also check out my Instagram videos wherein I give more demonstrations. I come live occasionally and give demonstration. So see you soon. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.